Hello and welcome to a very special edition of the Autocar show. It's that time of the year when we have the performance show. It's bolder, it's bigger, it's better, and as you can see, there's lots of different kinds of action here at the performance show, whether it's indoors or outdoors. Let's take a look at what we have in store. Each year, this show grows in size, and this year too there were cars, bikes, boats, accessories, and even some outdoor action. To keep beating down on us, we decided to go indoors first. Well, as soon as you enter, it will be very hard to miss this all-white lineup of BMWs. Now for the car crazy, this is a treat to get up close and personal with cars like the X5 and the Z4, cars that you've only been able to drool over so far. BMW had their entire model range on display from the 5 Series to the Z4. It gave hardcore driving enthusiasts a chance to get a feel of their favorites. But this is not only for enthusiasts. Serious car buyers also had a chance to see a lot of different models lined up close to one another. But what was apparent was that everyone seemed to have an SUV from Ford to Chevrolet to Volvo and even Hyundai. Now here's an interesting vehicle. Santa Fe just launched. You saw me take a drive to Coolg in it. Lots of people asking us about this SUV, creating quite a buzz in the Indian market. What will happen to it when the BMW X1 comes with its cracking pricing? We'll have to wait and watch. But in the meanwhile, we put it against its competitors. That's coming up soon on the Autocar show, so watch out for that. With all the stalls close to each other, potential buyers could see all the products without having to go showroom to showroom. This is a really fun and easy way to see a motor show. I want one of these at every single motor show. No more tired feet for me. When you saw me having so much fun with this Segway earlier, I've been using it to be lazy and go around the show. But we're going to catch up with Ronnie, who's going to tell us a lot more about the Segway, about its availability in India, how it works. We're going to catch up with him and ask him all about it. Ronnie, this is a technology that works basically on a gyroscope, as I understand. So can you tell us a little bit more about the Segway?
Absolutely. Basically, there are 2 built-in computers on board and underneath, and which senses your body movement and the surface terrain about 100 times a second, and senses your slightest movement made by your body. For example, if you lean forward, it'll move forward, and to stop it, it'll pull your body back, and it'll stand straight, it'll stop, and use the hand to turn left or right, and it'll even take a 360 turn without letting you fall. Basic element is the battery, which powers it, and all you have to do is to charge it on a kind of a daily basis if you're using it quite exhaustive. Because one full charge on average on an i2 gives about 40 kilometers. On an X2, which is a heavy-duty one, which will give about 35 kilometers. Well, the basic model starts with 3.99 lakhs plus taxes, and the heavy-duty one starts from 4.25. And there are multiple variants on it, depending upon the accessories. You can have you have the golf model, you have the cargo model, you have the patroller, so on and so forth.
So there you go, guys. Here's a way to be lazy, have legs, and it's like your own. No maintenance at all. All you got to do is give it a recharge once in a while. And Mitsubishi even unveiled their Evo 10 at the performance show. This had a load of young enthusiasts drooling. Now there were big SUVs, there were small cars, and some manufacturers even had their entire lineup on display. Honda was one such manufacturer. The only thing missing was a small car in their lineup. But it's coming soon, and we've heard it's going to be called the Brio. We caught up with Natsune-san to find out more.
I think, one thing what we learned from Jazz experience is that, India is very, very price-sensitive market, even more than we expected. So, for our next small car, the price is very important. But on top of that, what kinds of difference can we make against our competitor? This is very important. Many details are tuned to suit Indian customers. It is important to procure components based on Indian technology, Indian facility, Indian materials. So this will become even more important when exchange rate is so adverse like this.
Well, it's going to be a small car war for sure in the Indian market. Toyota's coming in with their Etios soon. They were not here at the show, but there were loads of other types of cars, and even some cars creating new segments. See the similarity in the front? Well, it is similar looking because it is the bigger brother of the Fabia. This is a Skoda Yeti, much awaited, finally launched in the Indian market, around 15 lakhs ex-showroom price. Well, definitely a product to look more closely at because it's creating a segment of its own, the compact SUV. Well, that's really the practical part of this show for those who think with their heads. There's also a part of this show which tugs at your heart. Part of the show that makes your jaw drop open and your heart rate go up. Eye candy on display here sure did all of that to me. Now the one attracting all the attention was the beautiful gull-wing SLS AMG. Now if owning a Merc is not enough for you, we found out how to make you happier.
What AMG allows you is to take your Mercedes-Benz aspiration to the next level. In addition to the engine, there is a host of interior options, customizations that you can do. As I was just speaking to somebody earlier, if you visit Center of Excellence at Jindal Pingin, which we can help you with interior trims, finishes, options, which can take you from carbon fiber into wood, into bamboo, into stone. So the level of customization that you can do at the levels of AMGs is astounding.
Well, I guess the sky's the limit when you want to spoil yourself. There was more of that here, like the Lamborghini Gallardo, the Rolls-Royce Phantom, and Tata's JLR. Well, Tata has been in the news for the Nano, and that was really the much-hyped product. But what's been a real turnaround and unexpected is that they're now in the news for Jaguar Land Rover. It's a company that they've managed to turn around. Sunset at the Paris Motor Show was much talked about. Unfortunately, we don't have that here, but there's lots of eye candy on offer. I purposely said Tata's JLR earlier because it's such a matter of pride that now an Indian company owns the product and has really turned its fortunes around. But what was turning my head around was really the supercar gallery. Well, wouldn't I like to own a garage full of these cars, a Ferrari, an R8 and a Porsche Panamera? Definitely something to drool for every day. But it wishes were horses, beggars would ride. However, I've been lucky enough to drive the Porsche Panamera around the Chennai track. Now that's coming soon on the Autocar show. You'll have to wait for that. But on the other side of this break, there's lots more action from the performance show.